Buying a property can be a daunting experience, regardless of whether it's your first time or you've done it 1,000 times. And I think that Harcourt's Auctions, doing thousands of auctions internationally every year, we've sort of honed in on making sure that our auction process takes out the unknown and the daunt from the real estate transaction. It's a buying process that's been used in a various amount of different industries. You look at the factors of eBay, you look at the auto industry, you look at fine art. At the end of the day, they're products that don't actually have a price tag on them. So it's about, well, what is a buyer willing to pay? In a traditional arena, there can be a lot of smoke and mirrors. You can be put into multiple offer situations where you don't know what the other offer is, you don't know how much more that you need to pay. And it could be a situation where you substantially overpay for the property, or you miss out on the home of your dreams for a couple of $1,000s. With the auction, what it provides us is a transparent arena where you know exactly who your competition is and how much they are willing to pay. So it ultimately leaves you with the end decision. Do you want to try and beat them? Or are you happy letting them purchase the property at that price point? That is the ultimate judge of fair market value, when there is other people trying to purchase the property for a similar price point. There is a lot of situations in traditional real estate where a seller will put their property on the marketplace for a high price point and just simply test the market, see what offers they can get. With an auction, we have already gone through at Harcourt's Auctions and made sure that that seller is committed to understanding and listening to the marketplace. Not to mention all the due diligence that you've already done creates your offer to be a much cleaner offer, a much higher chance of the property closing if you are the purchaser. So in that situation, a seller is always more open-minded to looking and potentially accepting a little bit less come auction day because it is a cleaner purchase. Now, this isn't always the case, but it has been known to happen because of how simple the transaction of an auction can be. Once you've chosen to participate at a Harcourt's auction, there's a few individual steps that you need to take that are quite simple. First of all, obviously you need to visit the property, make sure that it's the right home for you, drive through the neighbourhood a couple of times, and make sure that you ask as many questions as you possibly can of either your agent or the listing agent. Secondly, you need to understand the auction terms and conditions, because each property may vary just a little bit. And at every single one of Harcourt's auctions, you can find a simple one-pager that will just describe what the auction terms and conditions are. The next thing you need to do is your due diligence. Take a look at all the reports and disclosures that we provide. Make sure that if you wanted to do any on your own, that you schedule those in so that you've got your trusted people looking at the property before making a decision. Then get in touch with the listing agent, or even simply go to our website and register to bid. However, you may even choose that if you don't want to register to bid and partake in the auction, you might want to put an offer in prior to auction to try and stop it. We certainly allow you to do so, and we give our seller the option of reviewing everything. You are bidding on an equal and level playing field to everybody else. I think that that can provide you with some comfort, but also some confidence, knowing that the people that you are up against are certainly have already gone through the same process as you've been in order to register to bid. And then it comes down to auction day. You've got to make sure that you do have the nominated deposit for the property itself. Each deposit does vary per property, so make sure that you familiarise yourself with the auction terms and conditions where it will stipulate that. And then all you need to make sure is that you're in front at the end. Make sure you're the last person holding the paddle when we announce sold, otherwise there could be a lot of regret and remorse. The third stage of the auction process for the buyer is post-auction. Now that just simply means that the property hasn't sold before auction or on the day of auction, and now we're going back to the marketplace traditionally with a price on it. The seller has collected all the appropriate feedback over the past few weeks and they've priced the property accurately. However, I must warn you that if you are waiting to post-auction, there's a very low likelihood that the property be left there for you. Because very rarely do the properties get to post-auction. They typically sell prior or they sell on auction day itself. Harcourt's is truly the leader when it comes to non-distressed real estate auctions. We've been doing it for over 100 years and refining the buyer's experience for over a century to make sure that you are completely comfortable and confident. Go to our website, take a look at our buyer's guides, look at our success, and I look forward to seeing you on auction day.